Scotty, Riley, Power Morning Show, Brett, and of course, one of the most talented people I think that have ever walked in the studio, Mr. Ed Sheeran. Come on. Do people call you Mr.? Is it Lord? Or like, how does this,
I am actually a baron.
Are you really?
I am actually a baron, yeah. There's a place near where I live that's an oil rig that is officially its own country because it's in international waters and it's big enough. And I met the dude that owns it and who is the king of Sealand, and he appointed me baron, and I've got a little certificate that says Baron von Edward Sheeran.
I've never met a baron before.
That's the coolest thing I've ever heard.
That's when you know it's legit. If you got a certificate,
I can make you a baron. I can make you a duchess as well.
You're a duchess.
You can do that. You can.
I'll give him a call. We'll do it.
That would be so.
If you
nice
want to be captain of the national football team, though, we can do that.
You're the best. Wow. You're the greatest guy. And I guess when you're a baron, you can do whatever you want to. Because I like. Well, we're
on
just
Sealand.
Only on Sealand.
Yeah, which is population 12. So, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I still want to be a duchess. Duchess couture. That'd be great.
That would be great. But when I'm older, I'm gonna enforce the baron thing. You know, like when people are knighted and they enforce that they get called sir.
Yeah, I mean it's on camera now, so it's pretty much. That's the best promise
baron,
you can have.
Yeah, baron.
That'd be baron. No, I do like that you kind of do whatever you want, no matter whether you're a baron or not. Especially when you're having fun with your show downstairs. So I just want to bring up the fact that you stopped in the middle of your. This is the best. You stopped in the middle of singing, and because there was a little boy. What did you see? I didn't see what you were looking at.
I saw the whole crowd smiling and going, oh, and I just saw a little kid in the front row, slumped, looking down, looking so sad at life, I was like, dude, come on, man, what's the matter? But I just found it really funny because you're kind of looking at everyone sort of having fun, and there's just one person who's just like doesn't want to be.
He just stopped in the middle. Just stopped the whole thing and chatted with him for a second, and then he didn't even perk up and smile after that. He was like, okay.
He got scared.
Back to singing.
Yeah, I was that kid when I was little though.
Yeah. Did you have like a socially awkward growing up face?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still socially awkward. I just get paid for it now, so, so it's all right.
No, dude, you were great in front of the crowd. You're not very shy at all, because I just saw those videos too of you. You were performing. You performed at Scooter's wedding, first of all, which was cool because I've DJed a lot of weddings, and some of them suck. Some of them are so boring, and I guess that was my fault now that I think about it. But you went up there and you did your performance and everything. Are weddings your thing? Do you like going to weddings or?
I love weddings because everyone's just happy and people are just down to drink and sing to bad 90s R&B.
So you can't go, so weddings need to have an open bar. That's like a prereq, right?
I mean, yeah, but not from the point of view of I have a problem with paying, but just from the point of view of it's just it's just a bit irritating, isn't it? It's like every time you go up, you have to get your card out. If you can just go up and be like, yeah, shot, done, bam.
Brett's getting married, so he's taking notes on like your advice for this too.
Yeah, open bar
maybe.
must.
Well, maybe I don't. It depends how cheap you are. Maybe just say to everyone, if you want to come to my wedding, $200 up front, and that'll pay for the bar, and then you can have one.
Who are you drinking with? $200 a pop? Wow.
Do you want to get married?
Yeah.
Do you want to get married?
What?
Is this
I'm not proposing to you right now.
Yeah.
I don't have a ring. I'm not ready.
Did that just happen?
I do. Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do. Yeah, I do want to get married, but this is really creeping me out, man. There's a cardboard cutout, and I keep thinking there's a man standing there.
Don't feel bad. I do it
that
every morning.
No, it's fine.
You want to punch him?
No. He looks
rather mean, right?
He does look rough. He doesn't actually look mean at all. He's just got a lot. He looks about 12, but he's got loads of tattoos. Does he? He looks young, right?
Scotty, do you know what I just realized in this very moment just now?
What?
That little fake British accent I do sometimes, I'm never doing it again.
Isabel.
Ever.
Will you do Isabel?
No, Isabel.
She has a character that she does when she drinks a lot.
When I drink a lot,
and
yeah.
And it's a British accent.
I have a character.
I don't think it.
What is your character?
Very good
Mine's
anyway.
Yankee Ed.
Is that the voice you thought
Okay.
I sounded like upstairs?
No,
You
man,
do
it's just
Yankee Ed,
Yankee Ed, you know
and
what
I'll
I'm
do
saying?
Isabel.
On the power, I was just about to cuss there. You know what I'm saying? I can't cuss on radio. You know
That's
what I'm
really good.
In power 96.1. We just here. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling, spilling,
Straight
killing,
street.
straight illin'. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Atlanta, what's up? Holla at your boy, man. I'm here. I'm chilling on the radio. I got my beats. I got my headphones. Yo.
Spit it.
Wow.
Just spit it.
I say things I see all the time. It's what I do.
You know what I'm saying? It's dope. It's fresh. It's heavy. It's dope. It's clutch.
Now we Yeah, no. This is why overseas we're known as like stupid Americans, right?
What's the English one? No, I just watched a lot of American
You want me to do
films.
Isabel after you did that? I'm not good at it at all because I'm a Yankee, as you say, and I've never been to England. This is just something I developed one time when I was drunk, that I was drinking Fireball, like you like, and I just started calling out people all the time, and he's staring at me, and it's making me very nervous.
Not actually too bad, you know.
Right?
Not actually too bad.
Well, see, I'm Puerto Rican, so this is kind of strange for it to come out my mouth like this.
Puerto
Rican.
Yeah.
Say Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
There we go. Okay, see, I suck at it. Whatever. I tried.
Yeah, basically Americans replace every T with a D, so they'll go Puerto Rican.
Right.
We say Porto. So if you want
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. So you'll be. What's another D one?
Well, you like it. Isabel's cute, right? That's an Isabel thing.
Yeah,
Like, that's
Isabel's
cute.
nice.
She comes out when I'm drunk most of the
What
time.
about Yankee Ed? Can Yankee
I
Ed?
like Yankee Ed.
Can Yankee
High
Ed
five.
holler at Isabel sometimes?
Yes, you can.
How's that?
Yo, we gonna be brown bagging,
Yeah.
yo. We gonna go liquor store.
How is that Sheeran doing with girls? What's going on, man? You getting yours?
How
Come
am I
on,
doing
be
with
front.
girls?
Yeah. How often? Like you're busy, man. How you're doing your thing?
No, I'm
not at all?
I'm not. No,
You could be. We're just talking, man.
I know I'm not. Do you know what? I did my thing,
Mm-hmm.
and probably when I first started out, I moved out of home at 16 and went on the road. So I've lived. I've done what I needed to do.
Yeah, you had some dark days.
Well, not really dark days, and it was quite fun. But like
Sometimes the lights were on.
Sometimes the lights were no, but you know, I've grown up a bit and realised that it's more fun to be stable. I think that's the word.
What, is there a secret to being stable? I mean, okay, so let's
don't go for mental people.
Well,
Like, don't.
I mean, let's throw names out there. Let's throw out people that are in your industry. People like a Bieber, who is obviously one incredibly talented guy who could very easily spiral out of control and has, he's obviously under a camera 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Do you think that there's something he should be doing that he's not to stay out of that, from that spiral?
We can talk after the interview. Yeah.
So you don't want to touch on it?
No, because
Okay.
I know all his team and all his people.
Yeah.
And, I just think they're doing the best they can.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, we're big supporters of him. So that's why, like, to me, it's like
I don't think there's any going back from some stuff now. I think it's
Fair enough.
yeah.
Interesting.
yeah. All right, we can leave it alone.
I don't know. I think he has stable relationships in his life. I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem is people expect too much from him, and people want too much, and people are very grabby, and people follow him around, and he doesn't really have any privacy, and never really has
Right.
had any privacy. So I feel like it's not so much what he needs to do; it's what we need to do. We need to stop taking such an interest in him and let him make his music, because his music, I genuinely like his music. Yeah, people just need to let him make his music, which is what he's there for, and stop worrying about everything else. Because 40 years ago, when TMZ didn't exist and Twitter didn't exist and all of that sort of stuff didn't exist, like James Taylor could be getting up to God knows what. You wouldn't know. But you're listening to his music, so let him live and do his music.
Do you think that's across the board, like with a Kanye too? It's a kind of the same thing, and then he goes public and does like the Twitter rants we were talking about a little bit earlier. Like, do you support people that express that stuff, or do you think it should be like that just eggs people on? Stop egging people on, and then hopefully people will stop egging them back on.
I have a theory that Kanye's is sort of not staged, but it adds to the whole persona.
Publicity,
Because
kind of thing.
from what I've heard about him, from people that know him and people who have worked with him, he's a very, very polite guy, very professional, very family orientated, and just a sweet dude. So, and then you see these media stories, and you're like, is this like a Kaufman thing? Andy Kaufman sort of like
Right.
just trying to mess with people. So I have a theory with that. I think Bieber, public and media are pushing him too far, but I think with Kanye, he's seeing how far he can push public and media himself.
Well, I applaud you, because I think anytime anyone talks about you, they talk about you in the highest regard, and it's synonymous with just nice, genuine. Everything comes from a good place. So I mean, I applaud you for setting that example. I guess that would be too. In that aspect. So
Thank you.
yeah, it's a very positive. Even everybody upstairs, or downstairs, wherever we just were, super positive. So that's something I think that you setting an example helps younger artists coming up too is a big deal.
But I don't think, because like someone like Bieber had has Usher or someone to look up to, and Usher's been there, done that as well. I don't necessarily think it's about the people you look up to. I honestly think it's about how far people push you. Because if I was pushed that far, I'd be even worse.
What pisses you off, man? What would push you that far?
Do you know what would piss me off? People following me about with cameras. People posting everything that I did on the internet. People waiting outside my hotel room to get a selfie. No, like I need privacy. People need privacy. So I think everything that happens to him is probably what would set me off. And
right on.
If that happened to you, do you think your perception would change? Do you think if people did have cameras around you, do you think your people would know some stuff that you don't want them to know? Like, is there anything out there?
Yeah, I mean, everyone has all of you guys would do some stuff that if it made it in the press, you probably, like, even if you just go home and smoke a bong or something like that, like, that's a relatively normal thing to do. But if people found that out, they'd be shocked, or they pretend to be shocked because that's what they feel like they need to do. But yeah, I don't know. I think everyone has things like that, and I just wouldn't want all of my dirty laundry aired every second of every day on every single social media site there is.
These are a lot of very serious questions. Riley,
this has got very serious, isn't it?
Yeah, let's lighten it up a little bit.
Riley, you had some questions. You want to throw a couple at them quickly, right?
Mine are just super random because we do like this rapid fire question where you just have to do the first thing that comes to your mind. Good?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So since you said you like Game of Thrones, Khaleesi or I can't remember his name.
You don't even need to say it. Khaleesi all day.
Really?
long.
Khaleesi all day, every day. Okay, fine.
Easy.
Met Khaleesi.
Did you really?
Yep. Barbecue. Awesome.
Would she be like one you'd marry, Khaleesi?
I don't know. She was very sweet though. It was Kit Harington I'd hung out with a bunch before, who plays Jon Snow, and he texted me and he was like, I'm in LA, and I was like, I'm a barbecue, and he was like, can I come? And I was like, yeah, for sure. He was like, can I bring someone? And I was like, yeah. And he brings Khaleesi, and I'm like,
you're like, whoa.
Yeah, and she's in the new Terminator film. She was there she's so cool. Sarah Connor. That's why she's in LA.
She's Sarah Connor.
She's Sarah Connor.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Amazing.
Okay.
Don't try and derail the questions.
Pick a booty: Iggy Azalea or Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Why?
Well, because is this to marry or just picking a booty?
To marry.
The actual to move.
Because Beyonce controls all women. Like Beyonce owns women.
This is true.
Around the world.
But who has a better butt?
Yeah, but who has a better butt?
Well, Beyonce, because if you're talking about someone that controls women, all women are going to think that you think Beyonce's got the best butt, right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Beyonce controls women. Beyonce just has this thing where she's just like women want to be her, they want to think like her, they want to do the things that she does, and she's just like, hey, yeah, I got a new album out, and they're like, I'm buying it, it's already on my iPod, like literally when that album dropped, you realize how many of your mates are Beyonce fans, because like I had a house party the day that it dropped, and I didn't know it was dropping, but obviously all the women did. All the women locked themselves in a room with big speakers, and listened to the album all the way through. There was about 16 of them, and the guys were just there.
Totally derails the house party.
Drinking beer, playing pool.
Guys here.
But we just didn't know what was going on. We were just playing pool, being like, where are the girls? And we kind of went in, and they're just there, just jamming out Drunk in Love.
So you're Drunk in Love playing in a bedroom where all the girls have locked themselves in, and
very nice.
Well played, Ed. I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
Riley.
All right. So if you had to dye your hair a different color, what color would it be?
I wouldn't, because I've got very pale skin.
But you have to. What color?
Blonde. Because at least that would suit my complexion still.
All right, fair enough. All right, so do skinny jeans scare you, or do you like them?
I'm not skinny, so no. It's not that they scare me. It's just I'd be scared that my